attack and slows him down.
Um,
Apparently works really well. You get enough of those on him, like big enough canvas, he
Can you make a
severely
charisma
hampers.
check, Scourge? We'll see if you
Me?
can. Yeah, we'll see if you can encourage your crew to come up with ideas. It sounds like Agrajag's got his own ideas, but
And then it'll just be a simple matter of me diving down in the water. Us diving down in the water, I'll shoot him a bunch, and we'll.
yeah, you wander around trying to talk to the crew, and they're all like, "Of course, Commodore. We'll make sure to have it." Yeah, probably like Mister. Everywhere you go, Mister Ferguson is like there. He's like, "Aye, Captain. I'll make sure to talk with these boys here and see if we can come up with a plan to take on the big, scary, three-eyed fish monster."
Wow.
And then, like, you go to talk to somebody else,
like
and then Ferguson,
slapping.
like, comes down off deck from a rope from above. Is like, "Oh, Captain, don't worry about it. I'll talk to these boys shortly. Don't worry yourself about it."
I think I feel like slapping the crap out of him. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not even gonna make this combat happen. You guys easily raid a ship. It's like a Rachadumi merchant ship trying to make a run around the Dahak Isles so they don't have to pay tax. And
Yay.
they shifted too far west into pirate lanes. You get 1 point of plunder.
Yay. Mark.
You
Yeah.
guys are way, yeah, like your ship is way too powerful to even do these ship combats. You,
Okay.
just to let you know, the way you get plunder from here on out is by like completing objectives and taking it from stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, like raiding ships right now is a waste of your time as far as the game is concerned.
Yeah.
We've moved
Okay.
it. Remember, your ship isn't even studded up right now. I thought that was something we'd all agreed we were kind of moving past. So yeah,
So we just need the money to pay.
You get some plunder. Why don't you guys tell me how it happens using the magic of rolls? And yeah, I think we can do this as like a group skill check. So we'll start with Aces. Obviously, you're the one that spotted the ship, right?
Yeah. I
Why
look
don't you
out
give me
and
a
I see the hell.
Of course,
see
you
the
have
hell
a
of that
29
shit.
perception. Yeah. You know
There
exactly
she
how to
be.
get there. Of course. Captain Scourge, obviously we need a steady hand at the wheel. Who would you like to have piloting the ship?
Nobody but me.
Awesome. Well,
I'll do
then
it.
can you make your profession sailor check?
Does this get bonuses from conditional modifiers? Let me see. Profession sailor +2 while at sea. Ha!
Well, you're
Imagine
at
that.
sea. Yeah, you easily catch up with the land lubberly ship now that it's in irons and pointed the wrong way in the wind. I think it's about that time that Agrajag, we're going to need some sort of attack roll from you to represent how well your crew does against the enemy vessel.
Just
one.
what kind of attack roll?
One musket shot.
One single musket shot?
Yep.
Alright. This is without anything on it.
Don't jam.
So far, everybody's been just destroying this.
Yep.
Without anything on it, that's a +14.
Yeah. Your crew easily overwhelms the unprepared raider Rahadumi ship. You just musket shots all over the place. Probably Alaris has a little bit of magic to throw in there with Maelstrom to just wipe the deck clean of any interference. Alaris,
Blister bolts are going off.
yeah, Alaris, can I get some sort of like healing check from you? See how you guys do post battle.
Sure. Do you want? I don't have the skill heal, but I can heal. So
Okay, yeah. I don't know. Maybe just a channel or something.
a channel.
Yeah,
All right.
like we don't even need a skill roll from you because you can just like walk among people and be like, "Be healed." Yeah, your crew takes a lot of damage in the process, but Alaris just walks around healing everybody with bursts that, with his radius, he can catch like 10 or 15 people at once. And so anytime any of your crew members goes down, everybody just feels a lot better. Yeah, it's easy. Super easy. You get one plunder out of it. The captain
Nice.
surrenders. His name is Diego Martinez de Salvadore, and his ship is called... Why would you laugh at that?
His
His name is Diego Martinez de Salvadore.
It doesn't sound like a Rahadumi name, is all.
What do you want a Rahadumi name to sound like? Yeah,
Use your imagination.
that's right. What ethnicity is Rahadum? There isn't one.
Exactly.
Let me find.
Okay. And we have not significantly damaged the ship then?
That's correct. He surrenders his ship to Hims Biggins to you.
Captain, are you working for anyone at present?
He says, well, I'm sorry. I have to get into Captain de Salvadore's. No, signore. I am not working for anyone at the moment. Recently, my ship was raided, and I lost all of my crew in an attack on my deck, and then all of my cargo was taken by a pirate. That happened about 30 seconds ago, so no, I am not currently working.
Sounds like a clearly the Rahadomi are Jamaican. It sounds
Yeah,
like
man, let me tell you about this. Some pirate's been coming up on deck, sweeping all my crew off with the magic fireballs.
It sounds like I have a heck of an offer for you.
So when you say that, Mr. Ferguson drops down from the rigging using a rope from above, and he's like, "Aye, Captain, we should take the ship. In fact, if you were to let me lead a prize crew, we could take this back to our good friends and get it squibbed at their mobile squibbing base. We would have a new cargo ship with which to haul your riches. I would be honored to lead the prize crew for you, sir."
I do a sense motive on him.
Okay.
Do I even... Where did this guy come from? He's just like
'cause
here.
I was like,
Yeah,
Sorry, who are you?
he came from Port Peril when you got recruited, right after you became free captains. He's been kind of hanging around. It's only been about a week, right? Now he's starting to, like, step up.
So he's literally brand spanking new.
Yeah. To your ship. He's an old salt, but
ship.
he's new to your ship.
Yeah. But to my ship.
Remember that your ship, the crew turnover rate is pretty, like, you guys...
Pretty high, yeah.
Yeah. You're pirates. You're not loyal naval sailors. Aces, you get the idea that this guy really wants to rise and advance, and he just would love to be on this boat. He would love to have his own independent command.
but will he stay loyal? That's the thing.
I don't know that you can get that from a sense motive, right? Like, what you get is his eagerness to take command, and he definitely is aggressive in his advancement.
Okay.
I'll tell Captain
De Salvadore.
that
Yeah, can I inspect the
looks
ship
like I
down?
have a what?
Like, can I go inspect the ship, like the hull and stuff?
Yeah.
I hit the hull up, like different areas where are visible arcane marks.
Okay.
You know, tagging it.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll tell Captain De Salvador. It looks like I've got you an immediate request for first officer, right? Is the second in command?
Yeah.
Yeah, for first officer.
He's like, "This is my ship. Why would I want to be first officer on my own ship?"
No, not what I said. He's captain. His ship.
Yes.
My first officer.
You want me to accept this man? And he points at Mr. Ferguson.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Sounds
To
like
do
a
what?
great idea.
You want me to accept this pirate? And I do what? Go back to shipping in Rahadum? He will be hanged as soon as we land in port. That is assuming I do not shoot him in the face.
Well, I guess then we don't have a deal. Somebody give him a boat. Somebody give him a ship's boat and send him on his way.
Now, wait a second. Before, I did not... Whoa, okay. That's how it's going to be. I'm telling you, if I have this man on board... Wow, his accent just keeps changing. Holy shit. I'm in that, like, accentless zone right now. Let's go back to Jamaican. That's the easiest one to remember. He's like, he composes himself, as any Rahadumi would, and just stands tall at his 6'1" and says, "Yeah, Captain, understand. If I take a man like this, a known pirate, into port with me, there's going to be some issues with the port authorities. They are going to hang him for piracy. What exactly do you want me to accomplish taking this man on? I will not serve you as a pirate. I am an honest businessman. I move spice and rum up and down the Sargavan coast."
So this ship is nothing but a cargo ship,
Of
straight
course.
up. No, I'm asking you.
That's what he's telling you.
Knowledge sailor, profession sailor. This ship is
I think it would
just
probably be perception.
capability. Huh?
It would. Well, I mean, perception to see if it's anything like a smuggler, but there were no weapons on board. There was like no ballistae, nothing mounted to defend itself with.
Okay.
Are you going to go aboard and look for if he's a smuggler, if he's actually carrying spice and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm checking out the
I'd
hole
like
right
to take
now.
a quick look, or have some of my officers take a quick look at the ship. I'm not really the one.
Aces looks it over. You you actually find that he's carrying oranges.
Oranges, nice.
Yeah, his whole, like, it's marked as rum barrels. It even has keg taps, but when you open one up, there's hundreds of oranges inside each one.
Why in the holy heck would you smuggle oranges?
Yeah, like he comes back up at the time this guy's like, "No, Captain, of course I am a simple spice and rum smuggler." And then like Aces comes up and is like, "Captain, they're smuggling oranges." He's like, "Ah, okay, you've got me there. You see, in Rahadum, exporting an orange is punishable by death." Yeah, man. Apparently, for some reason, my accent has dropped again. Let me tell you, in Rahadum, orange smuggling is a very serious crime. We have the greatest oranges in all of the land. They are delicious, they are juicy, and for some reason they stay fresh supernaturally long.
Sounds like you need an old sea dog to teach you new tricks.
What's smuggling?
Yeah.
My smuggling business has been going excellently so far, up until the point that I was boarded by a pirate who murdered all of my crew on deck.
Well, I would hope we didn't
Sometimes it
kill
takes
the majority of the crew. I'd hope we were able to save a handful or some of them. So
Everyone that was below decks is probably fine, except for those that your vicious gunslinger shot in the face.
Well, it seems as though we have a lot more in common than you initially thought. How about
I am
that?
no pirates. Smuggling carries a crime, yes, but it is not the same as killing men and taking their things.
Well, I don't necessarily need more pirates. With a big old grin. It sounds
So
like
he
we may
looks
be able to work out a
confused.
business arrangement.
He's like, "Why don't we step into my cabin, Commodore?"
Can I come with?
Sure.
I'm looking
Yeah,
for
he'll bring.
secret apartments at this point, so it's like
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are all sorts of secret compartments. All of them are stuffed full of oranges.
yes, so
hilarious.
many.
This
wonder.
ship is like the Millennium Falcon of orange smugglers.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's only does it have more than one plunder at that point?
No,
Yeah, I'll bring.
it's
I'll
still
bring
only
Anchor
one
Jack.
plunder, because originally you thought the plunder was expensive items like rum or spice. Instead, no, it's oranges, which are worthless here.
But somewhere else, someone will pay
Somewhere
for
else.
these.
That's
Yeah.
true. If you were to take them to Sargava, they'd be worth a lot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. If you would, Alaris, try to mend up both of the crews as much as you can, if you would, please, sir. And Agrajag, come with me. It appears as though Aces has got himself occupied.
I feel like this is where we go into like the anime, just like still cuts of like Aces leaning over compartments, looking into them, and like, and one he's leaning into it, and then in the next cut he's like holding an orange with like not bent out of it, just like in random places. Like he goes into somebody's sock drawer and there's like a dozen oranges in there. Sea chest full of oranges.
I eat one to see how it tastes like.
You're like in the gunpowder room on a ship with no cannons or gunpowder. Inside, there's like cannonballs. You open the cannonballs, they're filled with oranges.
Yes. I'm okay with this, and I take another orange and I eat it. It's like,
hilarious.
These things are delicious.
Yeah, so Scourge, Agrajak,
right.
You're in the captain's cabin. He like takes off his fancy Rakadumi hat and kind of like drapes himself on a couch and gestures to a couple of other seats in the room, including like a beanbag chair. He's like, please, wherever you make yourselves more comfortable, gentlemen. Apparently I am slightly Spanish again. I don't fucking know. Well, let us stick with I am Spanish now, yes.
He's fluent in all kinds of accents. There you go.
Yeah. Of course, as a smuggler, I must be good at switching accents, you know, so no one remembers who I am.
All right. I need a source of steady income that doesn't involve murdering people and sinking ships. Smuggling sounds like a wonderful way to expand our enterprise.
Have you considered getting a day job, perhaps a woodworker?
You could clearly use some protection from pirate raids.
So he says, well, if you were to bestow upon me your flag, I could put it on my masts whenever I was in Shackles waters. Yes, I would have your protection.
Absolutely.
And then I would simply smuggle the flag whenever I was in civilized waters.
That sounds like a wonderful idea.
But what do you want out of me from this?
I honestly, Craig has no earthly idea what a reasonable offer for this percentage-wise would be.
Yeah.
Profession sailor?
Yeah. I feel like you're probably going to ace this, but...
I can give it a shot as well.
Yeah, 21. Yeah. You would know that a lot of the risk is going to be on his end, but it's a huge reward, and with your protection, the amount of risk is severely lessened, so 1 in 3 wouldn't be bad.
Okay.
Which means that every few months you would be getting 1 plunder.
Okay, yeah, that'll work. And
so
do we have any
out a deal with you? Yeah.
Okay. Do we have any means of him being able to contact us? I know we've had magical gigaws from other people, so we could reach out to them. Is there anything within the reach at our level?
He doesn't have anything. Actually, he asks you, like, I do not know how you would contact me.
Yeah, well, and that's what I'm getting at, is how do we go about, I'm sure we could, run up a flag somewhere and whatever, but is there something within the reach of...
payment in a PO box in Port Peril?
Yeah.
I could certainly leave payment in Port Peril for you.
Yeah, and the less
or actually,
contact...
what's the name of our island again?
What's the name of what?
Turtle Rock?
Where the...
You don't actually own that.
Yeah, we're kind of like borrowing that, using it as a base.
You aren't really borrowing it either. Your relationship with that island has gone pretty sour ever since, you were almost all killed there.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we were out of memory of Captain Ferris. She'll keep the agreement for a year.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. I think the less that we deal directly, the better off we are. Back to my question, is there something within reach of us at our level that we can come up with that would give us some means of communication with our, extended...
You could get scrolls of message and have your divine spellcasters use them.
Okay. Does he have a divine spellcaster that could use message?
He does
or
not.
Do I have...
You do.
Do I have,
you have 2.
Spare?
Rahadoom, man.
Marcane.
Rahadoom, they do not have any spellcasters at all from divine.
Oh, really?
It's illegal. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can give him a scroll of message and just have him someone read it in a port or a ship or something whenever he needs to contact us. Would that be all right?
Okay. Do you have a scroll of message?
Is the cove from Plunder and Peril still an acceptable base location?
Nope.
Nope.
That belongs to the party that.
Yeah, message
Yeah.
way above my pay grade.
Oh, is it really? Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
Okay.
message sending.
Can
Sending
none of
is
our
the
divine
scroll.
casters do message? I don't even know what level it is.
I'm an arcane caster now, remember? And that's level 5, and I only got level 2 spells right now.
Yeah, it would take me quite some time. I mean, I could cast it from a scroll.
Holy cow. Okay. Then I guess we will have to. All right. I'll.
Yeah, it turns out long-range communication is really difficult in the Age of Sail.
Actually, message is a. Oh no, that's 100 feet
Level.
range. Wrong
we need
message.
sending. We need sending and or animal messenger, which we have to.
Animal
Call
message.
it?
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
We'd have to
We
keep
can-
animals around. We'd have to send ravens.
Yeah, just about any kind of bird should be fine.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure ravens are not native to this climate.
Yeah.
Seagulls,
about-
then.
30 degrees Fahrenheit, too warm for them.
Seagulls, then.
So,
Start raising
yeah, I'll
seagulls.
have him contact, I guess, Callistria in Port Peril and have a message sent to us if he requires immediate aid, and he can leave the funds there, and I'll give him one of our flags to fly.
Okay. Do you have a flag? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys did design them all the way back in episode 11.
It was
Yeah, we're
dolphins.
way back. Yep.
Okay.
I remember it was dolphin themed.
It was something about dolphins breaching dolphins or something. I don't remember, but
Yeah.
yeah.
He'll take the flag, and he's like, very well. Are you sure you need me to take this Mr. Ferguson fellow onto my ship? He seems very eager to take control of my vessel.
Yeah. If you're going to stick to your current job, I don't think that would be a particularly good idea. We'll look for something else to occupy Mr. Ferguson.
He's like, why do you not just shoot him in the head?
I'm gonna need a captain for a ship sooner or later. If I can curb his enthusiasm a little, he may work out.
Okay, well then, Commodore Scourge.
Welcome
Thank
to
you
the
for boarding my vessel and killing dozens of my men this day. I look forward to working with you in the future.
I look forward to working you too. We're gonna have a wonderful relationship.
Okay.
And
Haggerjack, what are you doing during this whole conversation?
Let me mess around with this gun.
I'm standing by the door with my gun, like, drawn. Like, I don't know. I'm not really paid to negotiate. Yeah, I'm guard duty, pretty much.
Okay.
In case he pulls a hidden poisoned knife from a table or something. Honestly, he'd probably pull an orange from somewhere.
Orange bomb. He's an alchemist, and he designed exploding bombs with alchemy.
Yes, and his bombs are called Agent Orange.
No.
On the way out, Scourge will ask him for a couple of those barrels of oranges for the crew.
You know, scurvy and whatnot.
And I'll even pay for them, whatever.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be nice.
I like that qualification there at the end.
I'll be nicer than I have been.
Somebody that I used to know.
Well, that's a plunder every once in a while. Should help out a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on towards our eventual destination, which was...
Just don't let any of the other fleet captains know that we've got a smuggler in our employ. They might think we're going merchant.
Rampor Islands, right? To see Vakarla?
Yeah, was it southeast or southwest?
Southeast of the Rampor Islands, the leader of the Wreckers.
Vakarla.
All
and
right.
they sunk a ship that we're trying to locate, right?
Yeah. You sail into the Vakarla Island area. That's very beautiful looking. There's clear waters. You've got a good steady breeze behind you. Everything's looking all right. And then the commercial break comes up for this new product called water. Water. It's delicious. You need to drink it.
To stay alive.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that we'll be back in about 11 minutes. So if you want to go drink your water right now, as sponsored by this show, go ahead and do that. Also, consider doing what my animated face on the screen will tell you in just a moment, and follow, like, and subscribe.